What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, K-Face, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about the trading of Raekwon McMillian. Yes, Raekwon McMillian is gone to the Oakland Raiders. Now, Raekwon McMillian has a lot of potential. I was going to say he had, but he really has a lot of potential, right? Because he still has potential. But he's just going to have to release that potential with the Oakland Raiders. Now, truthfully, I feel as though Raekwon McMillian is the last of a dying breed. His strengths in the NFL, Raekwon McMillian would have been super good 20 years ago. But where the NFL has advanced to, he's the last of a dying breed. Now, I'm going to get to that in a second. But before I get into that, make sure y'all hit this like. Shout out to whoever hit this like before they even heard the sentence. Now, let's get into it now. I don't know who's going to be awake when I upload this video. But if you're awake right now, comment, let me know. But let's get into it. Raekwon McMillian is gone. Now, Raekwon McMillian doesn't have too many highlights with the Miami Dolphins. I remember we drafted him, I was excited. We actually drafted him, I think it was a year after we were like really good that year with Tannehill and everybody, and then the weakness of our team was the linebacker, so we drafted Raekwon McMillian, and it looked like it was, you know, he was going to be the linebacker of our future. It looked like we had covered a weakness, and it just never really developed. The biggest thing with Raekwon McMillian is when he got injured in that preseason game and missed the whole season. At that point, you know what I'm saying, he was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, he was supposed to be really just entering his groove at that point. And so when that happened, it was just raps for him, you know what I'm saying. He never really regained his speed that, you know what I'm saying, he was supposed to have. All last year, he did look like a one step behind. He just never really went back to the form that he was supposed to go back to, and he's not that fast. You know, with our defense that we're running this year, he's just not a scheme fit anymore for what we're trying to do. If you look at our linebackers, whether it be Kruger, Hill, whether it was Vince, whether it be Roberts, our linebackers are extremely fast, right? And they are also good in pass coverage, right? For the most part, right? As far as especially like Kruger Hill, and they're fast and cover a lot of space, and they could, you know, pass cover as well as, you know, they're linebackers at the end of the day. They're not going to shut down on nobody, but they can pass cover pretty good. And those are not really Raekwon McMillian's strengths. Raekwon McMillian's strengths were more so playing hard-nosed football, to the line of scrimmage, making tackles, stopping the run game. And in reality, guys, we're in 2020. And I'm not saying you have to be able to stop the run game. Yes, that is true. But the run game is not like, it's not like teams are not lining up two tight ends every play. I mean, running dive and running stretch every play. You know what I'm saying? Teams are not lining up, you know, with fullbacks in the backfield, doing fullback handoffs. All like that. Those days are over with, right? You got teams, the best teams in the world. You got the Chiefs, the Houston Texans. They're lining up. They're spreading all types of receivers out, and they're just burning people down the field and across the field and the side of the field, everywhere, right? So you have to have athletic linebackers to match that. Not saying that Raekwon McMillian wasn't athletic, but he just wasn't the most athletic, and he wasn't more athletic than the rest of our linebackers. Now, at the end of the day, this was a contract year for him, so I'm glad we could have got something for him, right? It's a 4th rounder. We end up giving up our 5th rounder for it. The pick is like really just doesn't matter, to be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, Raekwon McMillian wasn't making it past this year with us. That's just facts, okay? Even if he would have played for us this year, he wasn't going to make it past. It's his contract year. Let's say he did have a good season. Do we feel confident paying him? Probably not, because he didn't have a good season for the other couple years, right? We wouldn't pay him after just one good season. So it's like to a point where you mix that up with the scheme fit, it just made the most sense to probably get rid of him. We have a lot of depth at linebacker. But yeah, he is good against the run. And I saw a tweet, guys, that really just made me think, right? Raekwon McMillian, we drafted him early, what, 2nd round, right? Because of his character. And this was a tweet, and I'll put the tweet up on the screen. I don't want to seem like I came up with this idea by myself. I just don't remember the guy's name who tweeted it. And he kind of like relayed something that I have been thinking in my head too. We drafted Minka off character, right? We drafted him super early off character, right? It was a skill involved, but mainly the reason we drafted him is because he was an A+ character. Didn't work out. Then we turn around and draft Raekwon McMillian because of his character, right? Doesn't work out. This is why I be trying to say, like, we gotta stop with this whole, and I've been saying this since I started the YouTube channel. I'm gonna say this when I end the YouTube channel. I'm gonna say this when I'm finished uploading YouTube videos. We gotta stop with this character talk, okay? Character should be, I think honestly, talent should be, you know, 90% of how we evaluate players. Character should be like 10%. Honestly, you want to have some character, yes, okay? For instance, Reuben Foster. I wanted him. I didn't care about his character. He got to the NFL. He started beating up his girl and all type of stuff. So Reuben Foster, I would have messed up on that pick, but I ain't gonna lie, I would have picked him. All right, so I would have messed up right there. So obviously, character does matter some, but we gotta stop thinking character is everything. We gotta stop. Like, I hate when we draft a player and the thing that they say, the first thing they say is, I don't. This guy, he's great character. He's great leader. Like, no, I need actual, like, something that he does great. You know, something action, not a personality trait. Okay, that should be the first thing you say is a personality trait about a prospect. Okay, like if I ask you about a prospect that you want to draft, and the first thing you say is, I like fucking Joe Smo. Why you like Joe Smo? Oh, because Joe Smo, not just because Joe Smo's speed, not because he jumps this, not because he runs a 4.3. I like Joe Smo because he's a great leader, and he got A+ in school, and he used to go to damn shelter and help animals. Like that's awesome. But I don't care. Like, character, it should be about 10-20% of the evaluation. I need to see some people with the actual skill set. And that's what I care about more than anything, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, that's why I couldn't be a GM. Because I don't care if I had 4 felonies. Well, they wouldn't be out. Let me be realistic here. I wouldn't care if I had 2 felonies. If they ran a 4.3 and they were 6'4", I'm bringing them in for a tryout. Alright? If they could catch the ball, you wanna play receiver? That's just what type of time I'm on, alright? That's why I can't be a GM. I don't understand that. But anyway, yeah, Raekwon McMillian gone. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate circumstances in his career so far. I think he can turn it around. The injury really messed him up. Get in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this video. What do you guys think about Raekwon McMillian getting traded to the Oakland Raiders? Or, oh my God, Las Vegas Raiders. I wonder how many times I called them Oakland Raiders in this video. The Las Vegas Raiders for a third day pick. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Roll to that kind of Facebook. If listen, I'm out.